Oh. Oh, my head. What happened? Oh. Where am I? What is this place? Hey, what's up everybody? Angry K9 here, back again with another Minecraft video, and today we are going to take a look around the Unnamed Server. Now, I've been working on that Guardian farm back there behind me. Seems like it's been forever since I started working on that project. I've had some help from Den Masters, and from Biznardum and Aluni, and Calibajui, and Drachgalibter, Mrs. K, I guess you could call her. Also, Jade Max has also helped out a little bit back there. Pretty much everybody's done something to help out back there, but I am still working on that goofy thing. You might remember in my last episode, I had mentioned something about having to tear out the collection system and rebuild it. Well, I did that, and it still isn't good enough. I'm going to have to tear it out again and redo it again. This is going to be about the third time, maybe the fourth time, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. The problem is, the daggone thing is just too daggone efficient, and we'll take a look at that. Also, I want to take a look at some other stuff around the server here. I've made a couple of promises to a couple of people that I would look at some builds that they've got, and it is not rendering right now. There it is. We're going to go over there and take a look at that. That is Mrs. K's TARDIS, and she kind of wanted me to look at that on video, so we're going to do that. Also going to go look at some of the houses that they've been building. Mr. and Mrs. K have been doing some work, and we're also going to find For You to Envy stuff. He did some building over here, and he's not really making any videos anymore, but he has done some building on here, and I like it, so we're going to take a look at that. But first, I'm going to head on over here to the Guardian farm. Now, you'll notice that the cobblestone bridge that was here is gone. All those chests are gone. The mini tree farm that I had there, the little tree farm, it is gone as well. Actually, it is not gone. I just moved it. It's all down below now. But top side here, you'll see that I've got some areas here where the water is exposed, and that cuts back on the spawns. And the reason why I do that is because I'm getting too many spawns. And the collection system simply cannot keep up with all of that. Now, the minecarts are not the problem here. These guys, they're working away. They're doing just fine. Just fine. They pick up everything they run across. The problem is down here, underground. It's all of these hoppers down here. Now, the collection system here, the unloading system, that all works just fine. And I changed it. You might remember I had a couple of those dispenser systems here just like that there. Oh, hello, Jaden. I had maybe 2 or 3, I think, or 4. I'm not really sure. And it just couldn't keep up. It was just clogging up. So I went ahead and changed it to this system here. Now, what I did here was I changed it so that the sorting system is right here instead of being... After the dispensers, I had the dispenser here, the water streams that went into the area over there, and then the sorting system there. I was just getting too many drops. That wasn't working. So I went ahead and connected all of the hoppers all the way down, and then created a second stream of hoppers this way so that everything would flow. And of course, I've got the 3 different areas here. This one separates out the crystals, that one shards, that one down there is fish. Problem is, we get so many shards that they tend to kind of monopolize the whole system here, and a lot of times the fish and the crystals just don't get through. Now, right now, we've got a lot of fish coming through here, and it just goes crazy. Normally, it'll just kind of spit out a few crystals or shards or fish, and it'll kind of bounce back and forth. But what's happening here is something will get in line. As you can see, we have fish right here, and these hoppers, of course, can only pass 1 item at a time. And yeah, so this thing will just keep passing fish through and passing fish through. No matter how many crystals or shards we have behind it, all it's going to do is pass the fish until all the fish are out. Then it's going to go through crystals or whatever. And we just get so many shards that most of the time, it's just popping out shards here. And then the fish and the crystals don't get through. But we've got all kinds of stuff. Now, I've created this little room up here. This is kind of my work room. And I've got all kinds of blocks over here. Prismarine, got a double chest of that. Got some dark stuff there. Pretty much free blocks for anybody on the server if they want to come and get it. I've got some building materials and other junk there. Yeah, the shards come out here into these hoppers. The crystals come over here, and the fish go over there, and they work their way through to this storage room here. And we have the wall of fish here, the wall of shards, and the wall of crystals. And we've got so many fish that I think we could probably tame every single cat on the server and never have a problem with it. And all of these chests are full of shards, and I do have an overflow system in place. Once all these chests are full, they'll go into a lava hole, so they kind of spit out now the crystals. I think we've only got, yeah, about 2.5 chests of those. Now, I made a lot of those lantern blocks up there. Oh, and of course I've got a portal in place, obviously, as if you couldn't tell. So, yeah, it's a nice little AFK room, nice little storage room. And I'm just going to leave this ladder here. This doesn't really have to be anything fancy. And this is, like I said, just kind of a little workroom here, or just maybe might maybe make some more of these blocks and just kind of store them up here. Throw some more chests, something like that. Got a bed up here in case somebody wants to sleep. And, of course, I have access here to all of this. But I'm going to have to tear all this out again. I'm going to have to tear all this out again and redo it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 4 banks of sorting. I'm going to have an area down here where fish, crystals, and shards are sorted out. And I'm only going to have maybe 8 or 10 of these hoppers feed to that one. I'll have another one over here, and I'll just divide all these up into, you know, sections like that. That way I have 4 different sorting systems and 4 different water streams going out there. I'm going to have to change the storage room around a little bit because of the way it's built now. It won't really be able to handle it, so I'm going to change it probably so that I'm going to add a few more chests here. Not really sure what I'm going to do over here, but I was thinking I could have maybe 3 columns of shards, 3 columns of crystals, 3 columns of fish on all 3 sides. Not really sure about that yet. I might just do 2 of each. Let's see here, 2. I might have to change it a little bit because of this here. This is only 7 wide, so I don't know. But I am going to have to make some changes to it, and all of this is just so I can try to have it running at max efficiency and be able to collect everything. It's really just kind of a pain in the neck. And I've got a little tree farm down over there. You can see that hole in the wall. I built a little tree farm underground. So, yeah. Anyway, that is the Guardian farm. Obviously, still a work in progress. So, like I said, I do indeed have a portal attached now. And this actually runs right off of the same tunnel that the squid farm runs off, and I am out of food. So I'm going to run over to spawn, get myself some chicken. And, oh, hi, Piggy. Scared the heck out of me. Get myself some chicken, and then we will go take a look at some of these builds here. So I will see you when I get to spawn. Alright, back over here on the spawn island. Not a whole lot has changed. Alani moved the portal here. The portal used to be over there on the other side of that house, and she moved it over here. Kind of prettified it a little bit, made it look a little bit better. I think it's pretty cool there. Now this here is chicken storage. This is something that Matt JG built on the server. He has not been back to the server, so I'm assuming he's not coming back. But that's alright, to each their own. But got this massive chicken cooker here, and this thing is just always cranking out chicken. So we got a lot of chicken here, so we don't have to worry about starving. So I'm actually going to grab another stack here, and I'll have a little extra. I'm going to go put some in an ender chest here, and we're going to take a quick look in our little quote-unquote mailbox over here and see if we have anything interesting going on over there. Let's see here. And we'll talk about those names over there in just a second. And what is that? A Rose on Valentine's Day. Moo. Well, a little late, but better late than never. I'm going to assume with the moo there that was from Ryzen. Anyway, these names over here, we have Zelly Belly. She has joined the server very recently. Brought over with Mr. K, somebody he knows. And also Sweet Pea 1025, who is a friend of Mrs. K. She has also recently joined the server. So welcome to the server, Zelly and Sweet Pea. Hope you have a lot of fun here on the server with us. And anyway, I'm going to take a look over here. Do we have anything interesting going on here? Darth was here. Oh no, Darth has been on the server. Ah! The Darth has been kind of getting a little bit more active lately. This is a house. No kidding. Darth has been getting a little bit more active lately. He's been playing with his son and teaching his son Minecraft. So I suggest you go on over to his channel and check that out. It's pretty cool stuff, as Paul Soares would say. But anyway, what I want to do is I want to go over here and get a boat, and I want to go over there and take a look at Calabajui's other lighthouse that doesn't seem to be generating right now. I'm not really sure what the deal is with that. So we're going to hop in here real quick, and hopefully we can make it over there without the boat breaking, since it takes very little to break them. Now, I have not looked at this lighthouse in depth, so this went up very recently. So I want to take a look at it, kind of go up inside of it and see what it's like there. He built it right into the side of the mountain here, which I thought was pretty cool. Originally, I was going to do something over here, but then I really just couldn't come up with something cool to do, so I went ahead and gave this rock, as I call it, to him. And we're going to go over here, and I'm going to try not to break this boat. It'll probably break just with me jumping out of it. Yep, see, I told you. Boats suck in 1.8. That's all I can say. So we'll go in here and take a look down. We're going to go all the way to the bottom here. Looks like it's pretty empty. I kind of like the look of it, though, with the dark prismarine and the spruce wood there. Plenty of cracked stone in there, which is really cool that we can do that now. You can actually craft that, and you can actually craft the moss stone now. Just stone bricks and vines, I think, will give you the moss stone. And I think if you take stone bricks and smelt them in a furnace, you get the cracked stone. It's cool that you can do that, but then also it's kind of not cool because the only place you could get them before was in strongholds, so it kind of made them a rare block. And I'm assuming this is the side that was built into the mountain. So yeah, kind of dark down here. So that's the way out, and I'm going to assume this goes up to the top. And he's got a little bed up here, bookshelf, some stuff up here, and I can't really get up there, but he's got some netherrack up there that he set on fire. So yeah, pretty cool, Mr. K, pretty cool. I like it. I think it's neat. So, and I missed. I want to run over here to For You to Envy's place. Woo! About jumped off the edge there. Take a look at some of those. Now I've always thought he was a pretty cool builder, but he's done a lot of work here lately, some stuff that I really do like, if I can get over there. So I am going to go ahead and run on over there, and I will be back. Alright, so here we are at Envy's Homestead, and you might notice that I am actually riding a horse, and I'm riding actually a super fast horse who has a lot of hearts, and he's not too bad of a jumper either. If I could time it just right, he can jump a little bit better than that. I always have problems with that. Generally, I don't use horses, but Mrs. K had left me this horse. She's been working with horses a lot lately. She left me this horse, and I figured I'd go ahead and give him a try. And I'll tell you what, I'm actually quite impressed. This horse is super fast. But anyway, over here at Envy's place here, you can see he's been doing a lot of building. He's got a nice windmill over there, and his great house. I love this house. It's really cool, really great work. Use the diorite in there, mix it in with some quartz and even some snow and some acacia wood, dark oak up there. Just a really good job. Got some white stained glass in there and stone bricks and stuff like that. It's really cool. I'm not really sure what the rail cart is for, but maybe something he's up to. Now, he's actually stopped making videos, so I don't think it's going to be a problem if I show this off. But yeah, anyway, he's been doing some really great work over there. Got a nice field, and I love the windmill. It's really cool. Did some great work there, and nice use of materials there. Decent theme, you know, good theme. Got some cobblestone in there as well. Also got this great bridge over here. Doing some really good work there. Let me see if I can jump that wall. Whee! There we go. You saw that. It's pretty good. And let's see here. What does that say? It says, soon to come, more home shop district. Okay, so I guess he's got a lot more stuff planned over there. So that's really cool. And what is that? Corwin Bridge. And let's see here. So he's actually got 2 houses over here. There's this one over here, Street of Life number 2. Not really sure what that's all about, but yeah, that's really neat. Great work, Envy. Really like it. Looking really good. So anyway, we're going to run... Whoa, not into the lava. We're going to run on over this way here. Just over this little hill. Takes us right back into Calabajui and Mrs. K's area and the center of town, so to speak, on this island over here. I'm not really sure what that is. That's something going up. Calabajui has this smeltatron over here. That's something he built in the last season. And he built it back here. It's kind of a community smelter, mass smelter, industrial smelter, if you want to call it that. Now, this is something CPU's building. I believe he's been doing a lot of live streaming on the server lately, so I suggest you check out his live stream. He's been doing it almost daily, so head on over to his Twitch channel and check it out. So he built this little house here. I don't know if he had intended to make it look like a face, but it kind of does look like a face to me. But let's see here. Yeah, that is... let's see. And then, of course, that's the access to the hub. Now, Mrs. K had built this little skull here, kind of like a skull with a pirate eye patch on him. So, yeah, and they've been working on this roadway here with the lighting. And, oh, a little bit of lag spike there. This over here is also Calabajui and Mrs. K's place over here. The house they've been... Why does that horse keep disappearing? The houses they've been building over here. Did you see that? Some really cool stuff there. And got that banner there that kind of looks a little bit like a dragon. Got the big K for Mr. K. And they've got this barn over here with like a bazillion horses in there. And please do not touch these horses. Talk to Drache or Kale. And they got a little farm back here. And, of course, they've got a carrot farm. I guess you call it a greenhouse there. And since rabbits have been introduced to Minecraft, they eat your carrot farm. So you pretty much got to keep your carrots protected now. Otherwise, a rabbit's going to get into them. So, yeah. Anything else? Oh, yeah. One other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to go check out Mrs. K's TARDIS. I promised her a while ago that I would do that. Take a look at it on video, so we're going to head on over there to do that. And that is over on the other side of Envy's place. Before I go over there, though, I'm going to go ahead and take this horse back to my base. Real quick, before I head on over there to the TARDIS, I figured I'd go ahead and stop by here and check out Biznardum's Hobbit Hole since it was on the way. And the one thing I noticed right away that I like about this is how it's right here on the side of the river. It's a nice little area, too, here with this hill here. And I think it's really cool. I really wish that boats worked in 1.8 because I would actually like to sail along this river. This thing winds all around this big island here, and it ends up going from one side to another, and I think it's really cool. But we're going to take a quick look at this here, and I actually like this nice little hobbit hole he's got built right here into the side of the hill here. I like the idea with the jungle leaves and the glowstone behind it. I've always liked that, so that's really cool. And the way he has this set into the cobblestone stairs, it just gives a really nice effect here. And good use of wood here, a lot of spruce wood and everything like that. Got some grass here, storage, and got this brew stand here. Got another one over there, some more storage. It actually has a little room over here with a pig in it. I'm not really sure what the significance to the pig is, but it looks like there is an entrance down there to a mine shaft. And I'm not really sure what else is down there. So, but that's really cool. I'm going to close that door for that pig tries to get out. And we got another little room over here with another, looks like a water drop down there. So, I'm going to assume that's a mine shaft there. And looks like we got some coordinates up there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, I like this. Nice little use of wood and cobblestone and jungle leaves especially. There's something about jungle leaves in front of glowstone. I'm not sure if maybe it's just the way the colors kind of mixed to me, but I just think it looks really cool. So yeah, nice job, Biznardum. And since it is dark and I really don't feel like fighting mobs right now, I am going to go ahead and borrow your bed. Don't mind me. I'll just leave a few dog hairs around. Nothing major. Nothing that a lint remover won't cure. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and try to sneak along this river here and see if I can make it to the oh, hi creeper. Yeah, see if I can make it to the TARDIS without losing this boat. Obviously, I didn't make it to the TARDIS without losing the boat, but oh well. It is what it is. But here we are. We've got this major sheep farm and all kinds of cows, and we do have sheep getting out. These blasted things tend to glitch through the fences and everything like that. And we've got a techno sheep over there. Boom, 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 boom. He's getting a little dizzy spinning around, I guess. Boy, those animals are loud. Anyway, over here, Mrs. K had built this TARDIS here, and it is 100% blue wool with white and black wool up there, and got some banners up there, and I cannot even begin to imagine how long it took to collect all this wool over here. Got a lot of sheep there, but wow, to shear all those sheep and wait for them to grow their wool back and then just keep shearing them to get all this blue wool had to take forever. Now, this is the first time I've actually been inside this thing. The last time I was inside it was just one big hollow thing, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice and bright in here at least. And I'm going to assume this is the control center. Teleporting to 1700. Well, that would be interesting. If I could throw a lever and actually teleport back to the year 1700, I don't know how long I would survive back then. But yeah, anyway, so that's really cool. So it looks like this is pretty much the control room. And I guess that's really all there is to see inside. I'm going to guess there's probably more up there, but I wouldn't have the slightest idea how to get up there. So yeah, this is like a massive structure. It's really big. I mean, you can see just this base area here is 2 blocks tall, and it goes all the way up there and even a little bit higher. So I just cannot even imagine how long it took to get all that wool together. So there's one other thing I want to do. I need to go into the Nether and take a look at the Nether Hub. Now, Ryzen has been working on the Nether Hub for a while. He hasn't been on the server much lately, but he's been busy. But he's got this Nether Hub that he's been working on, so we're going to go over there and take a look at that. It's the last thing we're going to look at on this little tour episode here. I just wanted to take a break for building and working on all these farms. And so I figured I'd just kind of do a tour and look at some of the stuff that's going on around the server here. Oh. And here we are in Ryzen's crazy huge Nether Hub. This thing is massive. 3 stories all the way around. Lots and lots and lots of alcoves over there. And plenty of places to choose from. Going in all directions. So we got the portal in the center here. As you might expect, got a lot of storage over here for stuff, building materials and things, because this is still a work in progress. And of course we got this big old glass floor down here. You can see right down into the Nether, right out into hell. And you can even see that track over there that goes over to the Wither Skeleton Farm that he's been working on. I was just over there. I went over there to take a quick look because I'd never been over there before. I don't know if he's shown it on video or not yet, so we're not going to take a look at it right now. But yeah, I've got this big old glass floor here. Great for keeping mobs from spawning. And we've got all these alcoves and even got some ice here. Now, I'm not really sure what he's going to do with this here. That's actually the redstone for the cart system. He's got all of the hungry book. Why is the book hungry? All of these cart dispensers and things set up already. So, you know, when the person claims one of these, all they got to do is just build their track to wherever they need it to. And throw in some carts in the chest, I think. Or dispenser or whatever it's got down there. And we'll take a look at this one here. Yeah, anyway, there is the hopper under there. Cart comes in, hits that cactus, and it's destroyed. Whenever you need a cart, you just hit this button here, and it'll shoot a cart up right there, and then you just hop into it, and you'll trip the tripwire, and that'll send you on your way. Now, I don't really know where that goes, and I don't really want to do it right now, so let me go ahead and break the cart, and we'll just put it over here on this track, and send it on its way right through there. And there you go. So yeah, it'll hit this here, and it'll toss you out of the cart, and it'll go on into that cactus and end up right back in the system. So he built all those already. A, B, B, B. I'm not really sure what all that is all about. But anyway, yeah, so this is looking really cool. 3 stories, so we're going to go ahead and head on up to the top level here. So we got the mid-level here where the portal is, and then the top level up here at the roof. And I don't know, it's pretty cool. Got the columns in the center there with the lava coming down. Really neat. Pretty cool stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see here. Pigman, XP farm, and roof access. At least in the future, that goes over that way. And let's drop down here. Splat. Run over here. That portal there goes back to the island. And this portal up here, well, there is no portal up here, but this goes up to the old area. Our hub started out up here. We did have a portal over here eventually, or originally. That goes up to the gold farm. And this here goes down to Den Master's base, and also the squid farm and guardian farm. And that goes to the Nether Fortress, Wither Skeleton Farm, work in progress, which I think is linked down below. And this actually goes to the stronghold. We still have not gone after the dragon yet. Something we're going to have to do at some point in time. And let's see here. That goes to the Skeleton XP Farm over that way. Something we might want to check out sometime soon, because I could use some bones. And I think this is the one actually that goes to the original spawn island. So let me take a look here. Yeah, this is the one. Right back where we started. We've completely come full circle all the way around. And we have one heck of a thunderstorm going on here. Raining pretty heavy. And lightning everywhere. Hopefully it's not going to strike me. I think I'm going to go back through the portal. And I think that's also going to do it for this episode. I think in the next episode, woo, I'm going to go through this portal before it hits. Hopefully the lightning ain't going to hit the portal while I'm in it. That could be bad. Anyway, in the next episode...